So, hello, Cardinals. It is that time. It is time for another VR hashtag. And I saw this one recently on, let me find it. I seen it on Crescent Dreams Tarot. But this is hashtag court card favorites. It's a VR to Atypical Tarot. And I saw it on Crescent Dreams first. And then I went and looked up the hashtag. I wanted to see what some other people had done. And I also watched Strength Reversed. Really liked her take on a lot of things. And also watched Jason. And I can't remember the name of Jason's site. I'll see if I can't get it down in the links below. Sorry, Jason. But you made an impression. You will see if you watch my video. I also went to Atypical Tarot, went to Will's site because they had said, Crescent Dreams said that this was an old tag. And I was like, okay. But she just did this a couple of days ago. And so when I went and looked, it was indeed an old tag. Will put this up 2 years ago. And Jason's and Strength Reverse, those was done 2 years ago as well. But I wanted, first of all, I wasn't here 2 years ago. And second of all, I wanted to participate. So here is my court card favorites. And I'm going to do them by, I'm going to use rank for lack of a better word. I'm going to do my pages, then my knights, then my queens, and then my kings. And I'm not going to do the suits in any particular order. I've seen some people do it by suits. I've seen some people do it by, the hierarchy, like I'm doing it. And some of these I have more than one, so this seemed the simplest way for me to do it. Okay, so again, in no particular order, let's see who my favorite pages are. I'm going to begin with the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, my favorite Page of Pentacles is this Page of Coins from the Tarot of the Enchanted Soul. He is studious. He is the student. He wants to know all the things. And in this card, you see his round glasses. You see his owl representing knowledge. You see the books, the library behind him. And it's saying it doesn't matter what time of day or night, you can always learn. And I really liked that a lot. And that spoke to me a lot. I resonate with the page. I am the Page of Tarot. I want to learn all the things. And so this image really spoke to me. A different take on the page, Ethany, in her, oh my sweet Jesus, I can't think, her Love Tarot deck, whatever the name, it'll be down here. But anyway, Ethany over at her Love Tarot. Her Page of Pentacles says to go out into life and do something fun. And, she has her dog out there up underneath the treehouse. And, the tires swing. And she's planting a tree. And all the fun things she could be doing. She could be on the swing. She could be up in the tree house. She could be playing fetch with her dog. But she's planting a tree. And so I like that, Pentacles is grounding of the earth. And so baby is playing in the earth. For the Page of Swords, look as I might through all the decks, only one really spoke to me. I see the Page of Swords as being the messenger. Swords is communication. And I see this as being the messenger. And this page, he's out there. I don't know, is it he or she? I'm not real sure. They are out there in the field, and they have their sword ready. They are ready for whatever comes their way. They have their black cat. They've got their books on the ground, so they've been acquiring the knowledge, and they're getting their communication skills honed and sharpened. All right, this next pairing I have here, let's do it this way. The Page of Cups. I saw this referred to in one guidebook as the When Pigs Fly card. And you see here in this card, this is for, oh, okay, I told you where those come from. This is Everyday Witch, my Page of Swords. Okay, my Page of Cups, this is from Lightseers. And Lightseer's guidebook refers to this card as When the Pigs Fly. And you'll see the pig flying here. And you'll also see the sound bowl. And you see him with his feet down, but here they're coming down over his head. And so it's kind of like, don't be surprised, but anything that happens, anything, things can go topsy-turvy. Anything can happen. But it's about going with the flow and getting in the rhythm and, feeling your feelings, but, just basically going with the flow. And he's just rolling with it. He's going with the flow. In that same vein, as I said a while ago, from Unfolding Path, people always associate pages with children or with very young people. And I liked how Athene drew her Page of Cups saying, well, you're never too old to learn. You're never too old. I believe that we keep learning. We keep getting the opportunities to learn lessons in life over and over and over until we finally learn the lesson. So maybe it took this gent this long to learn how to control his emotions and how to go with the flow, and how to get the love messages and to get the emotions and be okay. So this really spoke to me. Another one, this is from Fifth Spirit. And just plain and simple, I like this card because it shows our page. He's also got the fish from Rider-Waite. Some of these others did too. And but I liked this one simply because they're in a wheelchair. Mobility doesn't affect how you control your emotions, how you receive your emotions, how you examine your emotions. And so I liked the fact that this page, even though they might not be of sound body, they are of sound heart and of sound emotions. And I liked that a lot. Our Page of Wands, I have two representations for it as well. The first one I'm going to show is again from Fifth Spirit. And again, they show an older lady here. And she has her fiery wand in one hand. And, the Page of Wands is about new ideas and creativity. And she's got her light bulb. There's the new ideas. And she's like, ta-da, here it is. So she's got a wand in one hand, light in the other, and so she's got some creative new ideas. Also, Anthony over at the Love Tarot said, be spontaneous, be open to dream, and let your creativity run wild, and let your spontaneity and your fire and your passion and your enthusiasm have, no limits. And so I like this representation of that. Even included, we have our horse and our unicorn. I liked that. Next is our knights. And for the Knight of Pentacles, he's slow. He or she is slow. They're not in a hurry. They're going to get the job done, and they'll get it done in their own time. And this card represented that to me. He's on his horse. They're going for a leisurely stroll, and he's going to get things done in his own time. And in that same vein, the Lightseer says, well, we're not even going to ride the horse. We're just going to get barefoot, and we're going to walk across here kind of slow and leisurely, and we get there when we get there, and it'll get done when we get there. And so, yeah, Lightseer's Knight of Pentacles. Fifth Spirit again blew me away by this card. This is the Knight of Pentacles. I bought Fifth Spirit because of this one card. If you've watched any of my other VRs, you may have already learned that I am an amputee. And when I saw this knight was an amputee, because my prosthetic is just like this one. I don't have a cover on it. You see the iron pipe. You don't see a plastic skin covering it up. But they have their backpack. They're packed up. They're ready to go. And they're going to get the job done. And, of course, it's going to be in their own time, as slow or as quickly as that takes. But they will see the job through to the end, regardless of mobility. Our Knight of Wands is about fire and idea, and I like that she was beating the drum to her own rhythm. She was enthusiastic. She is, you see the horse in the back. There's the movement. When I think of knights, I think of movement. And so she is got her fire and got her, she's got her wands here. There's fire on the tip of her finger. Her creativity is burning. And so, yeah, I really like this knight. Again, knights are about movement. And the Knight of Swords from the Lightseers, that was the Lightseers, the Knight of Wands. But Knight of Swords from Lightseers, you know, swords is communication. And he's a messenger. And he is running behind the motorcycle. And he will catch up, and he will deliver. He is ready. He is ready to get in the fray. Also, along that same vein, our Knight of Swords he's kind of a pretty boy too. And he's got his sword in his one hand, and he's loosened his tie. He is ready to get to it. And Yeah, I liked I like this representation. The Knight of Cups is the player in the deck. Uh, he loves everybody. He really loves himself, but he kind of loves everybody else too. And you see, he's ready to win your heart over. But the problem is that his eye's going to roam. And that's from Lightseer. And then Anthony took that a little step further and said, well, is he polyamorous? Is he got his eye on everything and everybody? And so this was like player to the next degree. So, yeah. Now we're at our queens. And just so happens, I chose 3 of my queens come from Fifth Spirit, just so you know. But when I was looking out at the 4th queen in Fifth Spirit, I was like, why didn't I choose this queen too? I chose all the others, and I realized it was for the Queen of Pentacles. And in my mind, in my opinion, there is only one Queen of Abundance, and that is the Lightseer. She's sitting there with her regal self and her head high, and she's got her pentacles in her lap, and she is out in Pentacles is of earth and of grounding, and she is centered and she is grounded and she is at peace and she is at ease, and she has it all in her abundance and in her garden. The Queen of Wands is someone who's got a good vibe and confidence. And the singer here, she's got her wand in her hand. And if you look at the sign up above, it says the Nine Lives Ballroom, which is a little nod to the black cat. But she's got a good vibe, and she's definitely got confidence. And so this was my favorite Queen of Wands. For the Queen of Cups, there were 2. And like I said, one was, again, from Fifth Spirit. I liked that she showed the Queen of Cups is the Queen of emotions and of feelings. And what better way when you're reading the tarot, you're looking at the energy and at the emotions and the feelings, regardless of what suit it is. It's a lot for a reader. And so she's got her crystals, she's got her bowl of water, and I like that she is getting some clarity here with her tools of divination. Unfolding Path, again, Athene, she's kind of thick and she is beautiful. And I like the inclusive nature of having a big, beautiful woman to represent the Queen of Cups. She is the Queen Mother of Emotions, and she is ready to listen and ready to share her knowledge with you. I read in a guidebook somewhere that the Queen of Swords has a built-in bullshit meter, that she could spot bullshit coming from a mile away. And if you look at her face, she's looking like, don't even come this way with that shit. I'm not gonna have it. She's got her sword that she will cut right to the heart of the matter, to the truth. And when I was looking at these other hashtags, Jason, remember I said Jason made an impression. Jason said, yep, she's got all the knowledge, but she'll also cut a bitch. And that is true. Um, I love this representation between the look on her face and the sword in her hand. She's letting you know, don't come this way with it. But I also like the confidence. This is from Lightseers. I also like the confidence of this queen. And she's got her sword. And she will get to the heart of the matter. But she's also comfortable in her own thoughts. So, yeah. This brings us to our kings. And the same thing happened again. I have 3 kings from the Lightseers, and we'll begin with the King of Wands. The King of Wands, the King of Wands, that is strength. That is, he is the ruler of the wands. He's got his fire. He's got his lion. He's confident. He's comfortable. He's standing there at the ready. And he's like, yeah, I've got the creative energy. I've got the spirit. I've got the movement. Let's go. Our King of Pentacles, he's just, he's got it all, but he's sitting in his library with his dog, and he's got his pentacle in his lap, but he's so chill, and he's sitting back, and he's enjoying all that he's built and all the abundance he has acquired, and he's just taking it easy. And this spoke volumes to me of what a King of Pentacles should look like. Same is true for the King of Swords from Lightseers. He's going to rule with fairness, and he's going to rule he is the king of communication, and he's got his owl there. He's got the knowledge. And, the birds are bringing him, they're bringing the communication to him. And I like that, he's sitting there, and the communication might even be getting a little tumultuous behind him, but he's not concerned. He's got his sword right there. He's ready to go if he needs to. But he's in full control over his communication. Same is true for the King from Unfolding Path. You can see he's confident. He's seasoned. He has his sword at the ready. But again, he doesn't look concerned. He doesn't look unflappable. For our King of Cups, this is the King of Emotions, and he has his emotions in check. And again, the seas are behind him, but he's sitting here with his singing bowl and getting in his place of zen, and he is just calm, cool, and collected. And his emotions may be moving up underneath the surface, but he has everything in check. and he's good to go. And the same can be said for this king from the unfolding path. He's sitting with his legs crossed and his cup in his hand, and he's like, I got this. Um, there's nothing to worry about. I got this. And then we go to Ethany and her love tarot, and this shows emotional maturity. All these kings, I think, exuded emotional maturity. Again, he is. This one's at the water, and you see he's kind of tired here. He's not worried. He's kind of chilled, laid back. Cup isn't sliding and going anywhere. He's got emotions and the boat under control. All is well in his realm. And so these are my courts, and let me know what you think. Do you think that even though this is an older hashtag, that you might do a response to it as well? If so, comment down below. Let me know what you think of my choices. Let me know if you're going to do a VR. If you do let me know so I can come see yours. I'd love to see what some of your picks are. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad that you're here today. If you have already subscribed, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. You will see me again soon in another VR, an unboxing, maybe one of my monthly deck picks. And in between those, I do daily collectives. So do come back, comment, communicate with me, and thank you for being here today. Bye.